The G-Code Bang Box. Let's check it out. You've heard of the old boom box. I prefer the bang box. That's music to my ears. You know, a lot of times I'm down at the range and I just got a ton of boxes when I finish shooting. I mean, just a lot of ammo boxes, and this stuff is trash. And sometimes there are trash cans around to be able to throw them in there, sometimes not. But what we're gonna look at today is the bang box. And this is from G-Code Holsters. It's a Kydex box with Cordura around it. It is a really cool little system. And this way you can pack your ammo in here, carry it down without all the boxes, and it's really easy to load your magazines. If you're into shooting, it's very difficult to get organized because there's so many components between, you know, keeping your firearm from getting messed up, your optics, your ammunition, your holsters, your belts. So G-Code came out with the bang box, and we're going to take a good look at that, and also the Twofer, which the bang boxes fit inside this pouch. You can label your ammunition. I mean, it's just a really great way to get organized. Now, the bang box is something that's a rigid container, and of course we have this Kydex polymer type material. This is what G-Code uses for their holsters, and it's a really tough material, and obviously if you're dealing with a lot of ammunition, you need something that can really, you know, take whatever you can dish out to it. This is not just for ammo. You can use it for a lot of other purposes, whether it's small parts, cleaning supplies, or whatever, but ammunition to me is what this box excels in. It is for the range, taking this out, and we have a Cordura top, and you can see all the way around it's stitched, reinforced, and then we have some loops here, and this is perfect for your strap, which we'll look at that in just a second. And then you have a nice hook and loop or Velcro field here to be able to label whatever you have in here. We have some YKK zippers, and they're dual, and for a small box I thought that was a really nice feature. They open up very easily. You got ample room. In fact, this will hold up to 300 9mm rounds, up to 200 40mm, 150 45, and about 200 5.56. In fact, when I was loading one of these, I put 250 rounds, and there was still room to put another box. I just didn't go that step. But it can definitely put 300 in here. Then we have inside, there's a band that runs all the way around, and this is stitched actually through this material. Now in the lid itself, there's a little sleeve, and you can put loading information or whatever you need to right in this sleeve, and it's kind of hidden almost. Then of course with the G-Code logo. These guys are in North Carolina, right outside of Fayetteville, and so this is made in the USA. But a really solid box. Now it comes, of course, you see here in the multicam, but it comes in a huge array of different colors, whether it's black, OD, gray, coyote, other camos, and then you can get the box itself in some other colors, which black, or you can get it in the coyote Kydex. And there's a lot of features, and just go to tacticalholsters.com. That's G-Code's website. Of course, your shoulder straps, and I'm just going to demonstrate it just for funsies. You know, this is something that you can use, and you can pack this away if you don't want to use it. You know, I would use it in my range bag or in the Twofer bag, which we're going to take a look at. You even have keepers right here to be able to go over, or if you have a lot of excess. And the same on the other side. Not really rocket science. And this will give you a nice strap to be able to carry on your shoulder, especially if you're carrying a lot of gear. But with the bag, of course, you don't necessarily need it, but it does give you some options. And of course, G-Code doesn't do anything halfway. I mean, look at these really cool labels, and it's even got the G-Code logo on here. There are a number of other calibers also that are available, but these are just the ones that we have that are pretty common. And then you have just a blank one if you want to put your whatever caliber, just in case they don't have it, or you just, you know, are changing it out or whatever. And so this is pretty cool. And then they also have stickers that you can put on there. Now these also come in black and in tan, but this is the OD green. You're getting ready to head to the range, 9mm, and then you have your 5.56. And that way you grab which one you need and pull it right out. Another cool thing about this little flap inside is you can actually put additional patches in there. And then that way, in case you want to switch out, you know where your patches are, especially if you use 2 or 3 different calibers pretty predominantly. And that way you can keep your patches tucked away and you know where they are. You know, to me, one of the big things is a real pain is pulling shells out of these kind of containers. And you know, that's fine if you're going to do slow fire and fiddle around, but you know, if you're going to take all these off, they just roll around the bench. And this way you can go ahead and just pull off your rounds ahead of time, dump them in here, your favorite loads, and then you've got them in here where you can just grab and load, and that saves you more time. Typically we spend more time at home preparing than the time we get to spend at the range by the time you drive out. So having all this already set up, you're ready to go. You know, sitting at your workbench, throwing it all together. When you go to the range, that'll just give you more time to shoot. And again, you're not hauling around all this trash afterwards. Now this is called the Twofer, and this bag actually carries 2 of the bang boxes, which I thought that was pretty funny. They do make a 3fer, and you'll never guess how many that holds. We have really good grab handles that are actually sewn in very well. Have a nice hook and loop field. Again, you can get different colors for your bag. YKK double zippers, and just a good solid flat card surface. This is that same material that the bang box is made of. There's a card under there to give you some rigidity. And then open it up. Of course, you have your 2 bang boxes in here. Pull them out. But ample room. In fact, there's enough room to also put your straps in here as well.
There are a group of people.
Also, this little hook and loop or Velcro little field, and of course I put on one of the G-code vinyl patches on here. The vinyl patches are sold separately. I think these are about $5 a piece on the G-code website, and the stickers of course are less. I think they're $3, and that's for the whole pack. And if we have 2, and they even make a 3fer, we can drop them right in here. That's the way to do it. Then all this trash doesn't sit in my truck or my car for 3 weeks. The bang boxes run $25 a piece on tacticalholsters.com, and then for the 2fer it's $25. For the 3fer it's $29.95. And so you can really get super highly organized. Can you do this for cheaper? Yeah, you can, but this is really high quality gear. And one of the things about G-code, again guys, I'm telling you, I've been using this stuff for years, and they just make excellent products. And what a great way to get really set up for the range. Spend 75 bucks, you're done. You'll use this for 20 years. Now G-code's website is actually tacticalholsters.com, and they make some of the best Kydex holsters on the market. Just really precision, full production holsters. And their RTI system is phenomenal. And then also mag carriers and, you know, the bang box and other things. So check out tacticalholsters.com, and of course let them know that Suit sent you, because I've been using G-code holsters for years and I love them. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Got your straps here. Okay. Now this is just the bang. Now this, okay, it makes it really look, makes it look great. Okay, and of course, okay, and you're out at the range. Then you have your Twofer box. Okay. And so this gives you a lot of, no, is that right? They are a no-nonsense, but they make some of the best Kydex holsters. 3 weeks.